Hello collectors of cartoonish looking vehicles. Today is another ChoroQ day, and so we have a Honda set here. Seems like it's from way back in 2001. The ChoroQ, I don't know why there's no hyphen there or dash, but it's ChoroQ, Honda collection. What do we have here? Honda Direct Marketing Corp. Alright. I don't know if this is a promo for Honda dealers or what, but it seems to be some sort of Honda set. It also seems possibly used, right? Right, yeah, it's definitely been opened. Okay. Alright, let's start in this order here. I'm not going to really talk about the cars because I've talked about these cars with the actual 164 variations that I'm going to show here a little later. You know what? These actually are new. This tape is, yellowed, but it's never been broken. So let's take a look here. This looks to be a Honda City. Interesting one. It's smoked plastic. From my understanding, these ChoroQs are all this made of a transparent plastic, and then they paint them usually. But in this case, they left it alone. What I don't know is I think the window glass might be a separate piece. And there's no sticker on the bottom, so that's weird. It's not, yeah, it's definitely not a normal ChoroQ. Usually there's something printed on the bottom here. It does, the motor still works, obviously. Okay, I'm noticing there's a melt mark up here. You can actually see it through the transparency. So there is a separate cockpit window or canopy here. You know, this is clear plastic, whereas the body is a gray plastic. So this is actually a two-piece car. We have the paint on the tail lights there. This is a slot for a coin, so it can do wheelies. We got these chrome 5 spokes, and obviously some painted silver lights. So it's an interesting one, this ghost effect. And then these tires are obviously being 20 years old. But whatever that white residue is, it can easily be wiped off, and then the tire looks nice. So see all this white residue, just wipe it off. Okay, well, that's okay, interesting. This box is just paper. Alright, let's let this guy spin next to its 164 counterpart. Let's see, this is a Kyosho, I think? Yeah, it's a Kyosho. I write these years, so this Honda City, I guess, was around between 81 and 86. Okay. So the ChoroQs are definitely, super deformed, but just the width of them as well would make them much larger than 164 scale. Maybe like 1/50th, if I had to guess on the width. You know what? I'm gonna get the Hot Wheels. This is clearly one of the turbo-looking ones with the wide fenders, whereas this Kyosho is just a street car. So the Hot Wheels, well, it's bigger. You know what? I'm gonna put all three up there. So there's an idea about the scale and stuff. Yeah, if you're a Honda City collector, it might be nice to know. But now you know that none of them are, identical in scale. They all have their own thing going on. If I had to guess, though, whatever scale this Hot Wheels is, this is like a cartoon version of that. Width-wise, they're quite similar. So, all right. Well, that's an interesting comparison for that one. I'm going to let this guy spin because it's pretty slow anyways, and we'll just put this off to the side here. Oh, it's because the solar panel's not facing forward. It's going to spin faster now. Alright, let's get into this next one here. Yeah, tape is still sealed, so let's break this thing out. And what do we have here? This is a CRX. Sad that it doesn't say, any of this stuff. This is not educational for children, but it's definitely a CRX just based on the headlights. And it's really weird that the lights as well. They're just recesses here, and I have to guess that they're clear, the smoked plastic of the windshield. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see a little bit of that motor through the windshield. So it is, excuse me, it is a smoked glass. Now what's up with this? Is this an opening panel? I mean, I would have to assume it is. I mean, you got these panel gaps. What the heck? So that moved, but why? Oh, it's just a sliding sunroof. So that's interesting. Little funny little gimmick there. Totally unnecessary, but I guess, you know, it gives kids something to do. I thought it was gonna pop up, but it actually just, it's ramped on the bottom, so I guess that's what allows it to just kind of slide back. So interesting one, unexpected. And you'll notice this one actually has side mirrors. These really, sorry about the focus here. I also have to get better light here. Look at these little goofy side mirrors. They're so thin. It's just sticking through the windshield. So unfortunately, you know, there's no badging on these vehicles. It just has some red painted taillights, but it doesn't actually say Honda on the vehicle itself. You know, there's no Honda badge there either. So that's too bad. Alright, well, let me get another spin thing. So I did reviews on all these other 1/64 scalers. This is a Kyosho again, and this is from some sort of cartoon. I can't remember what cartoon it was, but it's a Honda CRX, and I think the CRX was around between 83 and 87. Okay, so let's see about this one. Alright, let's go to the top view here. Okay. So this last one, I think it's a Sports 600 or Sports 800. Is this taped twice? This side's taped once. No, I don't know why. Maybe I just got into the cardboard. It's hard to do things through a video camera. Alrighty. So what do we have here? So it's that transparent red, and you know, red seems to have a hard time covering the transparent. For some reason it looks like you can see some of the light shining through the red. It just doesn't look like a red you'd find on a die-cast. But this is nice. The headlights themselves are still transparent. Same with the grille, but they, you know, printed on top of this clear plastic, everything. So that's a very cool effect, I think. There's a little power bulge there, and then the interior is kind of working around the spring motor. Right, seat backs there, a little silver paint on the top of the windscreen and the tonneau. Really tight panel gap there, but unfortunately, no taillights at all on this guy. I wonder where the taillights would be. Well, we'll see with the 164. And again, we got some white gunk on the tires. They all seem to have the same chromed 5 spokes. And it says HG, so that might be a different line of Choro-Qs I'm learning. And this one says 00, so I think this is from the box said 2001, so I think the copyright is 2000. Alrighty. So this 164 is from Daido, and it's called it's the Honda S800 from Daido. So I do feel like, well, no, the grill's a little different. So maybe this ChoroQ is supposed to be like an S800 or some other, or a different year, but this is pretty close. It's still got the silver chrome trim lines going up above the shoulders of the car there. So, all right. All right, I guess that's good enough for that comparison. Let's get all 3 of these on here. Well, what do you guys think? Well, alright, first, I know you think these are just goofy, but if for some reason you actually like these things, which of these three do you like the most? I don't know if I like the smoked Honda City or if I like this silver CRX, because I definitely don't like this one because for some reason the paint it's just not thick enough. It looks like there's light shining through from the inside. Even though that's the same with the smoked one, for some reason in a smoked gray it works better for me. I kind of like it. It's weird. Oh well. Anyway, so again, it's interesting to collect these Choro-Qs. And, well, leave a comment if this is your thing or not. Alright, well, I'll see you until the next one. Bye.